Oh my gosh, are you ready for this? Are you ready for March? I mean, are you feeling lucky? Are you feeling the springtime vibe? Yeah, me neither. Seriously. I mean, I don't know what's going on. It's just not in it yet. Maybe once I actually get to March, I'll feel it. All right, so March. Okay, here we go. So on the 1st, we're starting off March 1st with a square. The moon is square, not just Venus, but Venus and Mars. Ooh, that's fun, isn't it? Yeah. So then we're moving into the 9th of March, where Mercury moves into Aries. This is a good thing because honestly, Mercury doesn't like being in Pisces, so this has been a tough pill to take for a lot of us that are ruled by Mercury, but for all of us that are trying to communicate. I mean, really. So then on the 10th, we have the new moon in Pisces that hits its peak at 5 a.m. It is also daylight savings time for those areas of the U.S. that like still do daylight savings time. I know it's kind of getting old, isn't it? Yeah. Then on the 11th, we have Venus moving into Pisces. Yeah. The 17th is St. Patrick's Day. Woohoo! Yeah, get out your shamrocks and green beer. I know, so much fun. On the 19th, we have the sun moving into Aries. We also have the spring equinox and the International Astrology Day. Shut up. Very exciting. On the 22nd, we have Mars moving into Pisces, not far behind Venus. Then we have a lunar eclipse. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this without my glasses. We have a lunar eclipse in Libra on the 25th. Full moon in Libra that hits its peak at 3 a.m. Lunar eclipse in Libra. This is a big deal. We still have that Aries and Libra are on the ecliptic because Aries is hosting the North Node. That means Libra is hosting the South Node. Then, of course, we have Easter for those of you that are celebrating Easter on the 31st. Now, at the end of March, that leaves us with one planet plus South Node in air, two planets in Earth, two planets plus North Node in fire, and four planets in water. So we've got Pluto in Aquarius, Mars, Saturn, Venus, and Neptune in Pisces. In Aries, we've got the Sun, Mercury, and North Node. In Taurus, we have Jupiter and Uranus. And in Libra, we have South Node. All right. So now that you kind of know the layout, what's happening, like mostly astrologically, I water it down a lot for the intro to numerology, mostly because this is numerology and not astrology. But it's important that you know some of the stuff that's going on astrologically because it can affect you like throughout the month. So that's why I do it that way. All right, here's a couple of suggestions that I had from some people. Well, it's not a couple, it's a suggestion. Was to introduce the cards first thing so that I don't have to do it on every video. It's a good suggestion, viable. I'm in. So, the first card deck that I'll be reading from is the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards, the usual suspects, and the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards, if I can get it in focus. What? And because we have an eclipse in March, I am also going to be reading from Moonology, the Oracle cards. I love these cards. They're so incredible. They're awesome. So I throw them in there from time to time. Just, like bringing in a little of Yasmin Boland. I love that. I love those cards. So I think this is going to be a great month. I really do. I always feel like March is the first real, like, energy that we feel in the new year because always January and February are the same month numbers that we have in our life path from November and December. So January is the same number month that we've had in November of the previous year, and December carries over into February. So I know that it's still different because we're in a different vibration, a whole different energy of a new year, but I still feel that carryover from the year before. And I feel like March is the first real like breath of air, the first real feeling that we're going to get from this 44-8 year. It's just an opinion. It's not like gospel or anything. So it's just an opinion. And, take it as you will. But I think that this is really going to be a great month. I do. My cat is messing with my blackout shade again. So if the lighting changes throughout the day as I'm doing these readings, my apologies. I'm not trying to mess with you. I'm not like doing something weird with the light. My cats are not in love with the blackout shade, and I don't know why. It's been there for a long time. But they just seem to want to look out of the windows that have the blackout shades on them instead of the windows that don't have the blackout shades. I don't really get that. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful month. It's going to be a great one. I'm like getting more into it as I am talking. So spring is on its way. Right? We'll stick around. Let's see what's in store for your individual life path number, and we'll see you soon. Hello, Life Path 7, and welcome to your readings at the round table. I'm Jennifer. We may have met before. And let me tell you, March is going to be a very interesting month for you. I think it's going to be good. I really do. Because it's a 9-month. Sorry, I'm still trying to edit out all the coughing. So it's just, yeah. The cough is still lingering, but I do feel better. Okay, so March is a 9-month for you. I think this is good. I think this is a very interesting time because, we all experience 9 months, 9 years, like whatever. I think that this is just fantastic because this is about transition. This is about completion and releasing. And sometimes it's something like in the physical, sometimes it's just emotional, sometimes it's just like a different haircut or cleaning out your closet. I mean, there's different things that happen for all of us when we come into a 9-month or a 9-year. For you, Life Path 7, I just want to start by telling you the mantra of the 9. I embody the flow of this moment with courage to change. And that, I think, puts it very succinctly. This is about courage to make that next step. It's about courage to change. So during transition, completion, and releasing, sometimes we can get stuck by going, oh, but this is the devil I know. That's the devil I don't know. Is that really how you want to think about this? Because the thing is, we won't know what the next phase is going to bring us until we take the courage to make that step. I know, I'm a scaredy cat too, believe me. I mean, fear has stopped me more times than I can count. I mean, I would probably be a millionaire several times over if I had $1 for every time fear stopped me. Yeah. I mean, and I'm only 51. Can you imagine what it's going to be like when I hit like 106? Oh, yeah. So the thing is here, when you get into a 9-month, it brings you in choices. It brings you in choices. And what you're supposed to do here is use logic, not emotion. You're supposed to use logic and not that emotional part. And I get it. We're all very emotional creatures here. We are. But you need to put your heart on a shelf for just a second. You need to be that Queen of Swords. Put your heart on that shelf for just a second and really just look at the situation logically and go, if I was in this, if this was a friend of mine, in this marriage, in this job, in this home, in this community, whatever's going on, in this situation with a timeshare, I don't know, what advice would I give them? What advice would I give them? Would I tell them to stay or go? Sit back and think about it like that, okay? Use logic, not emotion. This is definitely a time to remove clutter, both spiritual and physical and emotional. Let's just get that on out. Is it easy? No, definitely not. It's not. I have a hard time every time I clean out my closet because I'm like, oh my gosh, but I remember when my little boy threw up on this. Why do I need to keep that? This is not a Monica Lewinsky dress moment that I need to keep it for posterity. You know what I'm saying? So what we need to do here is just release, let go, because we're in a phase change to fulfill our life's purpose here at Life Path 7. That's what the 9 is all about. It's all about accepting changes that makes us look at the bigger picture instead of just looking at the one little thing. I know. And the thing is, like, new beginnings come because something else has ended, because something else has just like worn out. So this is a great time for you to feel generous with yourself. This is a wonderful time of rebirth. I think that this is a great thing. It really is. Challenging for a lot of people, challenging for me certainly, but it always comes out better. It really does. So the shadow effects of a 9 is fear of change, fighting change, being impulsive and moody. Okay, let's just talk about that a little bit, because with you, Life Path 7, your shadow sides are self-imposed isolation, self-doubt, insecurity. And when you're feeling insecure or self-doubt, you're going to run from problems and decisions. And this is not where we want to be. When you're fighting that change, when you have that fear of change, it's going to trigger some of your natural shadow sides that, you know, we all have, but it's going to trigger that self-doubt, that insecurity. Stop, take a minute, collaborate and listen if you're old enough to know that. But just stop, sit back and just go, okay, I'm going to open myself up, because that's who you are, Life Path 7. Your entire life path here is about spiritual connection and opening yourself up to different spiritual experiences and opening yourself up to different expansion. Yes, expanding yourself spiritually. I tell you, I think that this is, I really do think that this is a wonderful time for you. Challenging, yes, but in the end, my gosh, it's going to be worth it. It is truly, truly going to be worth it. The lesson of the 9 is to recognize patterns and let them go when they no longer serving their purpose with us. So, or no longer serving our well-being. So keep that in mind as you're going through this month. If this is not serving you, if it's not serving your life's purpose, if it's not serving your well-being, let it go. Do like that nice little lady on Netflix says, does this spark joy? Let it go. I know. I'm just so comical. Really. I mean, it's not a contagious thing. Like, there's a lot of people on YouTube that do not think I am funny at all, and they don't hesitate to tell me. But that's okay. I just delete their comments and move on. I'm so delightful, really. Okay, let's see what kind of cards we get for you here, Life Path 7. I really do. I think that this can be a good thing for you. And I want to remind you of your mantra. I'm graceful spirit, finding insight, beauty, and peace all around me. And you're not going to find peace in that fear. None of us do. All right. right, one more good shuffle and then we'll spread them. Ooh, spirit quartz, music. Did those cats turn my light out? Hang on. Well, I'll bet they did because the remote is sitting right here where Mouse was laying. Yeah, come on. I had the green lights on for St. Patrick's Day. I wonder how long it's been out. Guess I'll find out when I'm editing the videos. Oh. Ishtar, not the movie. Ishtar, boundaries. Oh my gosh, that's so good for you. That is so good for you, Life Path 7. Because you know, when we're trying to make changes in our life, it really does piss off a lot of people, doesn't it? Our spouses, our bosses, our family, yeah. They're like, no, that's not the way we've always done it. I know it's not the way we've always done it. We've always done it wrong. Okay, that's me talking to my family. Oh, I am throwing cards today. Ooh, new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Oh my gosh, that's really good for you. I'm loving this. Okay. Okay, Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Can I get an amen? Okay, spirit quartz. Okay, did I miss it? Oh, yeah, because I don't know my ABCs anymore. Okay, spirit quartz, music. Oh, this is a good one. Spirit quartz is a magical crystal full of wonder and joy and assists you in connecting to the music of the spheres. It holds within it the healing medicine of music, sound, and vibration. Music is one of those most powerful healing modalities in the universe. It is one of the most powerful healing modalities in the universe. I agree. It resonates deeply into your psyche, inviting you to open and experience the magic and bliss of the cosmos. Spirit quartz consists of many small crystal points singing their song of love, encouraging you to connect to the healing essence of music. It opens you to your natural gifts, talents, and passions related to music and sound, and opens you to the music of the cosmos. It connects you to the fairy realm and nature spirits, to a sense of magic. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. It balances the chakras and energy field, creating well-being, invokes inspiration and balance, and aligns to the pure joy and freedom that is your divine birthright. Oh my gosh, that is correct. Your divine birthright is joy and freedom. New moon in Aries. Okay. New moon in... Here we go. New moon in Aries. All right. It's time to take action. The flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons, and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign if there is something you want to happen in your life. Take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, but you're on your way. Determination, self-assuredness, and bravery are called for, but the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. The caution: don't go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people well as you charge towards your goals. You'll create much better karma for yourself. Don't even think about giving up. Well, hello to that. Seriously, Life Path 7, I just keep wanting to say, can I get an amen here? This is a fantastic month for you. I'm looking forward to March. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 7. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful March. Don't forget to take a look at your zodiac readings for the new moon and the full moon on this channel, as well as some of my reviewed shows. I have a playlist called Reviewed at the Round Table. And honestly, most of those shows came from my old channel, but I moved them over. I'm trying to update them. I'm trying to put some new energy into that playlist. So I am doing some new reviews and stuff, but those take a lot longer to edit, especially when I'm coughing. I really do hope this is a wonderful month for you. And until we see each other again, Life Path 7, get out there and make your magic. Bye. Thank you.